Fine. So before starting our topic, I would just like to know that as Rohit has conveyed about that ATMA conclave event, and I hope all of us have been registered for that. May I know like how many of us have registered till now? Wow, it's really good because this is something we are not supposed to miss. Okay, so let's start about today's event. Today I'll be discussing about algorithm trading. I hope everybody of us have somewhere here or there or maybe like papers and create themselves. Yeah, please.
Rule-based trading.
Okay, fine. Anybody else? See, first of all, there is a big myth. People do think algo means we need a big compliance and let the system do each and everything. Basically, algorithm is something, as sir said, that it's a set of rules, a defined rules which we are following. So that can be done manually also. If I talk about some traders who are doing trading from many years, definitely they do follow some discipline. They might trade from at this point, but still if their rule says so that you are supposed to quit. If it's a experienced trader, what they do? They quit the trade. So still they are following some specific set of rules. So whenever we are doing any specific rule-based trading, then it is algo trading. Now it's a new thing in this that if we make these rules based on system, like let the system decide buy and sell for you, then we call it algo trading. My point to here it is why we allow system to do it, why we don't do manually. Manually also we are following a set of rules, correct? Anybody who's trading, they have some specific set of trading strategy that so and so event will happen, then I will do this. Or maybe if I talk about say some moving averages, crossover, some RSI, Bollinger Band system, any system, they do have a set of manual trading rules. Then why we want system to do that?
You are removing emotions out of.
Exactly. Because there's a big drawback about this, that whenever we are doing things manually, there are two things. One is IQ, one is EQ. So even if whatever point, good point we are at IQ, we may not be as strong in the EQ. So what happens? We become sometimes biased to our trades. We become sometimes emotionally attached to our trades. Should I ask one question about this biasness? Anybody will tell me like who is doing practically trading in live markets as of now, day-to-day basis? Anybody trader? Cool. So what's your first motive before entering the market? I mean, how do you judge your trades? How do you decide? Anyone who would like to share their views?
Go with the target.
Okay, you start your plan with the targets.
And stop loss.
Okay,
We are supposed to come out of this problem whether it's not
perfect. Perfect.
But most of the time we won't do that.
So my motive is my profit. Okay. Anybody else? No. Let me just say if I have to do, because as I have done lots, say some 10 plus years fund managing. So first thing what I would say, like my motive was never to get targets or profits. First motive should be whatever I have, it should be safe in my hand. My capital preservation. Because if I lose my capital, what will happen? I'll not be able to generate my profits. So first motive should not be getting profits. First motive should be preserving my capital. So if I ask anybody, generally people say, okay, market मुझे तो लगता है निफ्टी maybe like 30 points ऊपर जाना चाहिए, 50 points ऊपर जाना चाहिए, or maybe like this is the perfect level for Nifty, or this should be the level it should cross today. My just simple question to each of us who are sitting here, all are respected people, all are doing so much of technical analysis and all that chart based system. Why do we try to judge? Why do we try to predict? And can anybody say that whenever I am predicting, it's all about probability game? Nobody is able to predict it 100%. So why do we try and take a chance to predict it? Why not we try to, instead of predicting the trade, we should plan the trade. So first point is, if we are supposed to design a algo system or a trading system, let's not start by prediction, let's start by planning. Now how do I plan it? First, I am supposed to safeguard my capital. And how do I safeguard it? The best way, don't trade, all the capital is already in my pocket. Anyways, how do we safeguard our capital is, let's first do some kind of a risk profiling. Are we doing it in current plan? Or whatever current trading strategy do you guys follow? Do you do any of us is doing some risk profiling? Okay, one.
Sizing.
Position sizing, pools. Anything else? Risk reward. Okay. Risk reward, actually it's good, but it won't help you in preserving your capital. It would be more helpful for generating some better returns for you and minimizing the trading cost.
Drawdown.
Drawdown. Okay. Some or other way, it definitely helps in preserving my capital. Good. We will be covering all that in some or other slides later on. These 2-3 points I always communicate whenever I have to speak, because it's the first thing I think I should plan. If I have to trade, I should plan my trade this way. And this is not some hard and fast rule. These all are what I have learned throughout the years. So this is just my opinion, that if you have to do, you can take my knowledge and do it that way. Maybe like some or other way you can try to do it on your own way as well. So first point, what I'm supposed to plan if I'm designing either it's an algo or a normal trading plan. First two things I'm supposed to decide. First thing, if its market is not in my favor, then what I am supposed to do. And second thing, if market is in my favor, then what I'm supposed to do. So if market is not in your favor, as the sir said, that we should be planning our stop losses, and planning the stop losses again comes with the risk profiling, because what happens, there are multiple set of people. It's all about the mindset. And if you are designing an algo, because manual trading, what happens, we have some immediate, we can immediately take action and trade on that system. But if we design an algo system don't know anything. Whatever we have put up in that, it will trade on that own way. Okay, so if I'm putting in anything